back to Tabletop Assault. I'm Ross.
I'm Nairn.
And today we're going to do the battle breakdown for our game of Chaos Space Marine Black Legion versus Imperial Knights, with a bit of AdMech on there as well. So how this sort of game went, in terms of drawing the cards, I went first. So my cards were okay, they're not bad. I think I could have done a little bit better. But all about my first turn was sort of move into place and obviously wait for Big Bada Baron to come in.
That was scary.
So, you know, Mauler Fiend's got good advance, allowed me to get across the field. You did deploy second and managed to move away from Mauler Fiend.
Kept him away.
Which was a very good move.
Yep, it is. You watch that, if that gets in charge, it's a phenomenal amount of damage.
When it's got Lasher Tendrils, I feel Mauler Fiends on their own with their fists, because they're forced to hit. You need Demon Forge, it's a bit tough, but the Lasher Tendrils add 6 attacks. Even if you deteriorate, it's still 6 attacks.
Yeah, it's weight of fire. It is weight of fire and weight of attacks. It just hits and hits hard.
So it was all about me getting into place, and I was like, cool, I'm pretty confident that one, I'm okay. And then your turn happens. Now the Helldrake as well, also stopping your
The Helverins.
Helverins was actually very, very important, because I know how deadly they can be as well. Not so much in combat, which also helped for the Helldrake. And then your turn happened, and a lot of impressive things I want to talk about. Firstly, because I don't think you play them very much, Vanguard.
No.
You know, like the Vanguard, your Skitari Vanguard, how they do it against the Helldrake.
Oh, they're the MVPs. It was 45 shots, and it was everything. I just do 60s for days.
Yeah.
60s for days, which is
My
all good.
1s and 2s to get damage. It was, yeah, I think you caused roughly 6 wounds on things you needed 6s to wound, which was impressive. It was pretty good, and that really sealed the fate of the Helldrake.
Yes.
You know, it allowed you to get a lot more options where you wanted to put stuff in.
Yep.
So first, another thing as well is your Avenger Gatling Cannon, which you upgraded to be
Endless Fury.
Endless Fury. So an interesting one I want to hear people's opinions on that is that Endless Fury allows you to, every roll of a 6, you get an extra attack.
Yep, it doubles, counts as 2.
It counts as 2, but if you use it with the stratagem, which was
Saturation Bombardment.
Saturation Bombardment, does that stack? Now, you told me in various circles you've had, they've said no. No. But I would argue it does. But I was already getting kicked pretty hard, so we kind of went with yours. You were like, no, I'll play that one. But think of it like, for instance, the Chain Lords, which has recently came out as Chaos Space Marines, where basically, if you have the Warlord trait and the special ability of the Relic, it allows you to basically get double the amount of mortal wounds. The wording of it that would make me cast doubt is the fact it says, each hit roll counts as 2. It's a little bit different, so I could see by the wording of it why it might not. But as they're 2 different things, I would almost say it kind of works. I'd be interested to see what people think.
Yeah, I'd kind of like to know as well, because it's a big difference, because it goes from where we had it shot and I got the 3 extra hits. The 3 extra hits would have been 6. So you would have went from 14 to 17. And 17 is, it's only 3, but 17 is just, it's the difference between a whole squad being there and a whole squad.
Yeah, of Terminators, and it was very close to that.
Yes.
Twice, which was scary enough. And then the first run, so we had obviously Terminators, you did a lot of damage on them. I think you were quite aggressive in terms of combat. That's where the next turn as well, you also then charged Chaos Space Marines, wiped them. Terminators you took in combat, I think 2 survived and I fled. Yeah. You damaged Predator. You did a lot of damage in the first turn. I was a bit worried. My second turn went a little bit better. The Plasma came in and I chose for them not to take a Baron's buff, which naturally people would do. And I think that was okay this time. I think I could have gone for the reroll 2s, because instead I just got reroll 1s from the Chaos Lord. But it allowed me a bit more choice, where a Baron could go down one side and then, if they'd survived, they could have moved. They could have moved and gone in other directions. Well, if I all went down that corner,
they were stuck. You would have ended up drip feeding. As it turned out, you could have ended up drip feeding them to the Gallant when he charged. So it was a smart move to separate them. He still had buffs, just not the full roll that Abaddon benefits them.
And I thought the Combi Plasma did well. I can't remember if you were rotating Iron Shield at that point.
No, I don't, because it's just 4 up. But even with if you had, it was a massive amount of damage. I took 1 wound at that point to 14 left. I think
yes,
so it was.
The combi plasma with veterans is pretty good. I could have also endless
Yeah.
cacophony, but I think I was beginning to run out of command points. And then I think in shooting I didn't do much else. The Predators unfortunately really let me down.
Yeah, they didn't hit the mark when they needed to, and then as they started to degrade, they became even less effective.
Yeah, which was very painful. A Baron then charged in and didn't quite do as much damage as I hoped. The Talon of Horus being D3 is a bit disappointing.
Yeah.
It is essentially a Power Fist where it's times 2 -4, where Power Fist -3.
Yeah.
But D3 damage would have been great if it was D6, but only D3. Can be a bit tricky, though he does get a stupid amount of attacks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially with the sword coming in at the back, just doing even more.
Yeah.
It just strips layers and layers. It's just wounds before you go. You're like, where have I gone? I've got nothing left. Nothing left.
And then we moved on to and then you did your damage, and oh boy, did you do damage there.
Yep.
And I decided to then finish him off because that needed to happen. And then we went on to your second turn, and you sort of cleaned up house there. You then went after the combi plasma.
Yeah, they had to die.
Yeah, and I failed, I think it was 12 wounds. I failed 8
saves.
4-ups.
Yep.
Which was tough. And then you went in and killed the Mauler Fiend in combat. I think you then put Vanguard again into the Mauler Fiend and caused another 6 wounds, which for cheap chaff units, volume of dice just really does it.
It's the fact that it was 320 points, and they did more than their points in damage. You could say they really did excel at hitting everything, and it is purely just volume of fire and the horrendous rolling of saves, but we'll just
but we'll skip that part.
Yep, there you leave them.
And then the sort of ceiling fact there was you stomping on a Baron, like you just stomped him to death.
Yeah.
You were like, I'm gonna death grip. I was like, well, let's do the actual attacks first because you do death grip after. You didn't need to death grip.
Didn't need him. Yep.
Yeah, just even if he was at full wounds, you actually would have killed him.
Stomped him.
And I think sitting there, a couple of Chaos players. I know one in particular who said to me before this game, please don't let a Baron die. And I'm so sorry, Rich. I'm so sorry.
I'm not Rich. He had to die.
He had to die. Oh man, you're going to give me so much abuse if you see this. Yeah, so that really sort of sealed the fate to me. Losing the combi plasma, losing the Mauler Fiends, and losing a Baron kept me down to basically a lot of chaff units. I was like, nah, I'm done. I could try and play the points game, but you were winning on that.
I was.
And I think the next couple of turns you were just going to pick me off.
It just would have been, I would have been able to manoeuvre and just systematically take a unit at a time with the Helverins probably could have finished most of it themselves, and then they would have left the Crusader to just kill the cultists. Would have left you with literally Chaos Lord. So
to speak on the units specifically, I'm going to speak in a couple of years. I wasn't impressed by your big Forge World unit. I wasn't the big guy. He's got a one-shot gun.
Yep.
Which hits on a 3.
It hits on a 3.
That's a bit risky for it. I know it's a big gun, but if it fails, the other gun was okay.
Yeah.
But your other units, certainly that 14 gun Avenger Galling was excellent. The Helverins, I always pronounce them wrong. Excellent. Some of your regular stuff there, but I know you've got other Forge. I'm excited to see your other ones come in.
We'll get them on the table eventually.
Yeah, you'll show me how they're all done. And in terms of the Chaos, well, Abaddon was fun.
He's very good. He's very, very good. And that combi plasma Terminator bomb is terrifying.
I think against other things, it would, you bring them both in, they can be really devastating blows.
They will hurt. They will really hurt. That is just sheer volume of plasma. It will strip tanks. It will take Marines. It will kill most things, I think, on the field.
Yeah. And with Endless Cacophony, Veterans of the Long War, there's plenty of fun to be had with that combination. I don't think I've ever Endless Cacophonyed them yet, but 40 plasma shots potentially with Veterans, it's a tasty combination. That's for the rematch. So thanks again for watching. Please comment, share, like and subscribe. We love to hear, obviously, once we've done our breakdown, our thoughts, we always love to hear your thoughts on them as well, because this is a bit more detailed one of what we thought in the game. Check us out on social media to see our upcoming projects, and on Patreon as well to help support the channel, bring you more content, because we absolutely love doing so. So thanks again, and we'll see you on our Tabletop Assault Battle Report.